So let me invite our very own CMD sir to give us a few lines to talk about 21st anniversary and our journey. So
it seems to be shifting chairs here in COVID times, and again, a sense of feeling to connect with my boys and girls in the organization after such a long time. I sometimes have a loss of word to talk about, but it is congratulations to everybody, to all the Rodicians, to their family. I would like to congratulate everybody across on our 21st Foundation Day, or we call it birthday. And it had been a fantastic journey, challenging, खट्टा मीठा जिसको बोलते हैं. We all have seen that. At my level, number of you boys and girls would have heard compliments as well as sticks too we would have taken. I also take that, so don't worry about all this. I also have sleepless nights because sometimes we are not doing good as well. Our program strategy that puts a lot of pressure on me too. That happens, and the COVID, as we all know, that has put across a lot of devastation within our organization. Lot of not only to mention about the loved ones we have lost in the organization, outside the organizations, with our friends, colleagues around. Everybody has a story that we all know about, and it had been a painful journey. And I'll request, because the second phase had been, the surge had been so fast, and that had been reason for such a huge loss and huge pain across, which we all know. I don't want to dwell upon that. But there is going to be, as we all know today, there is going to be a third phase also that they call it. And we need to be prepared for that. The preparation is, we cannot hold that. We can take precaution, preventive measures, what the government is saying. And above all, to keep ourselves fit, what I had been preaching years down the line. And we have now examples that we have seen, the guys who are fit, physically fit and mentally, they had kept their mental, level or the positivity also high. They have come out with flying colors after suffering from COVID also. I am also an example to that. I say all of the cycling team that we had, 4 or 5 guys from the cycle team, we all went through this, and maybe within 2-3 days we all were practically out of it. It shows with example ki physical fitness and mental positivity is very important to keep out of such, this was a phenomenon. Maybe work pressure also, you can control it by doing, if you are mentally and physically fit, that gives you a better preparedness to carry on all these challenges. Now coming to the phenomenal job that as a Rodician that we have been able to do, and we feel proud about. There are a number of projects that already we have, the boys and the engineers have shown that, our colleagues have already presented that. And the oxygen management system that we developed for UP government, and the client himself saying about that, that says a lot about what Rodic belongs to. And that time I take pride in saying that time the positivity rate of the this virus, or the positivity rate during that time of the infection, was somewhere 35%. And that too, people from the organization cutting across the geographical boundaries, they traveled to Lucknow to mitigate and to give back to the society. We have not charged anybody. Charge also, if somebody might say at the hindsight, this could be the balance sheet, this could be the cost metrics that we have spent there. But the challenge what we took, that cannot be written in any balance sheet. And the boys that we took that, they are young boys, and everybody who took, particularly I'll name one young boy, Rahul Kumar Jha, yes, his name is Rahul Jha. The young chap from Patna, they traveled with our team. And what I would like to mention here is, see the commitment and the dedication of that young boy. He had a child in the morning that day, he was blessed with a boy that early that day, the day he traveled to Lucknow, and he chose to travel to Lucknow to do something for the society. And not only to, I'll congratulate Rahul. Beyond that, I'll congratulate his wife, who has been so supportive that she let him go to the war at that time that was happening around. Really hats off to the family and all our boys that they had done phenomenal job in this particular. I was also suffering from COVID. Many of our guys within the organization who had taken up this challenge. Mithun, primarily, I will take a name of. He was handling the command center at Delhi. He was under COVID. His whole family was infected with COVID, and he was handling the command center. So, if you want to do something and you want to contribute and you have the drive to do that, nothing can stop you. Nothing does stop. This is what I want to convey to all our Rodicians. And that is the reason we have risen to the origins of into our consulting world to this level. Maybe we would be in top 5 consulting organizations in the country. And I say excellence should be the mantra on 21st of our foundation day, 21st year of our foundation. That should be the mantra that comes into my mind. And the other projects you have seen, the Dagmara hydropower project, Alok Pathak presented it beautifully. That was really a great challenge. Someday these things should be written in form of a booklet or a book that Rodic should compile and come out with. I have an idea that we should be compiling such type of literature within that says about maybe 10 years down the line, whoever, he should feel proud about what technical excellence or the excellence of the mindset or giving back to the society that Rodic stands for. This Pandeyji initially introduced and talked about Rodic. Beautifully, he has explained what Rodic stands for. And Shuman Raj gave a beautiful poem that I really liked. And these are the poems that truly represent our organization, I guess. And our guys knows about that, and that is the reason they are able to coin such poems. What Rodic stands for, we broadly understand and we know, and that is the reason our boys are able to coin such phenomenal poems around it. The young Rodicians, boys and girls, also performed phenomenal. And since last foundation day and this one, I have been wondering. 2 years back, I was thinking, what should we do as? And I had an idea that we will have a function in a auditorium where we will call up the families of Rodician families, and the young chaps will perform over there. But it has not been able to take the fruit of it has not been able to see the light because of this condition that we are facing since last 2 years, 1.5 years, 2 years. But we are somehow making it up, doing it on the video, you can say. With that, one motto and one drive that slogan that I'm trying to coin that comes into mind for this year, for year 2021 is women empowerment, bring them to the fore, health and fitness that I have been always saying since years together, and excellence and commitment in our professional sphere wherever we are working. That is the motto that I want to put for year 2021. Thanks everybody for listening me. It had been a long time. I had also been missing to converse with you, but it is one-sided. We would like to have, after some time, it should be a two-sided conversation. Thanks a lot. Thank you.